It's been a wild opening weekend to this point. Who knows what is in store tonight? As off we go for the Sunday night opener. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. The drive will start on the ground, and that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And he will have a Titans first down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. Even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Not what you want to see quarter 1 of week 1. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. They'll look to throw yet again. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And he's not going to get there. Coming up a couple of yards short. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
There's just something special about week 1, isn't it, Mike? I mean, after months of anticipation, speculation, it finally hits you. The season has arrived. This is the first time where we're going to get to see a lot of the debuts of players on new teams, new coaches, rookies taking the field for the very first time in a meaningful game. The preseason is one thing, but it's an entirely different level of excitement once opening weekend rolls around. I don't know about you, but I'm excited to see what's in store for us that these games finally now matter.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Third down, 3 to go. He'll try to get this one on the ground. He's going to have a Vikings first down. He's able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Now this time they'll look to throw. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
To the air now on 1st and 10. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in
under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
We spend so much time talking about quarterbacks and the special plays that they can make. And, of course, that's a big part of playing quarterback in the NFL. But also, can you avoid the bad plays? Do you know when the fight is over and live to play another?
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
This defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them. Early in this game, that's already 2 sacks allowed.
The Titans offense ready now for their second drive. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to throw. That one a bit high, but it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
He's going to take a shot down the field, and he's in! Touchdown, Tennessee.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it. And the Titans have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. "7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40. He'll look to throw. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now give on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Now they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On comes the punter now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. This one complete right side. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. So 1 quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. It's the Titans out to the early lead. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of 3 on the play. 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be brought down past the 30. That is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
And the Titans 1st down.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. Thank God.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
They'll look to set up the screen here. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Tight end on the move left. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. He'll try and get there on the ground. Taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble.
And that just can't happen. 3rd and long. Just understand. Contain the ball. Rally tackle. Just get the ball carrier on the ground. Not only not able to get to him inside the pocket, he's able to extend the play with his legs and pick up a huge, long 1st down.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
On 3rd down, we'll try to get it on the ground. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down.
It's the gain of 3. First down, Tennessee.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. This one complete to Hayward. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down. Handoff here, up the middle. Field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. Open man, right side. He's got it. And the Titans are going to be looking at a first and goal. He's out of bounds at the 3-yard line. That'll be a first down. A gain of 10.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. Ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. They'll look to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think their sideline celebrated just a little prematurely because if you look closer, Mike, it's pretty clear. The receiver did not possess the ball while having both feet.
It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Titans.
Oftentimes, you can tell the decision about whether or not a team is going to go for it on fourth down based on what they do on third down, and I think they knew they had an extra down in their back pocket. Try on third and goal to go through the air, and even if you fail, you still got one more shot at it, and it results in a touchdown.
The extra point is good. And the Titans move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He'll try again here. Second and 10. Now a give up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here's a third and 10.
It's third and 10.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Titans offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
The rest of this game is all going to come down to getting stops. You find yourself down pretty big here in the first half. You have to get the ball back to your offense as many times as possible, but you can't keep giving up scoring drives, whether it's field goals or touchdowns. You need punts. You need takeaways. Give your offense a chance to start climbing back.
He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's the ball comes out. Looks like the Titans were able to get back on this one. Indeed, and I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Vikings offense ready to take over once again. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds, but the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing now from the gun. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They'll turn and hand this one off. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. Here's their punter now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Titans offense ready to see what they can do. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this 2nd quarter. Looking to run away with this one before halftime. Now, faking the give. This one. Downfield, looking for Henry. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. And that is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of spark. And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down, all three incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down, and barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
The Vikings offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Our throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense, and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
17 yards on that play. First down, Minnesota.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. High throw, but it's reeled in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. This is the EA Sports Halftime Report. So let's get you caught up on what's going on around the National Football League. We'll get started out at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. The Chiefs with a strong performance as they get the win at home in the opener. From there, we head east to check on the Bills at home in Buffalo. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Green Bay Packers. The Bills with an ideal start as they move to 1-0 in front of their home faithful. And finally, Monday Night Football. They've got a good one lined up between the Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Bucks. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. First and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Quickly to the outside and complete. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Up the middle they go. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he'll take this down to about the 15. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing. Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
That one is good. And the Vikings get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. He'll drop to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw again. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. And, look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Titans offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw, taken in. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. And he didn't need much. I don't think he got there. It's going to depend on the spot. Looks like he is short on that one.
That's really well done defensively, Mike. The key to these situations is you got to engage with the blocker, bottle it up, but then you have to get off the block, find the ball, bring them down. That's exactly what they do. No gain, 4th down.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Titans going to open up a 17-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Looks like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down.
Ball start. Offense.
They'll look to throw yet again. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And they get it at the 18-yard line. The drive stays alive. 1st down picked up.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain. You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, you're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll run. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll spread the formation here. See what the call is on 3rd and inches. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And he will have a Titans 1st down. He has it by plenty as they keep the drive alive here on 3rd and inches.
1st down, Tennessee.
Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred. Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up. Like you can see, he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes. And once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
Here you are at the end of the game. You need a stop. You find yourself trailing. You have everybody covered, and the quarterback gets loose. Those are the plays that just kill a defensive coordinator. You're about to force a punt, about to get the ball back to your offense. Give credit to the quarterback. He made a play when they needed it.
Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
This one complete to Hayward. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. They send him right out of the slot. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And this defense holds its ground. They stop him for no gain. And 4th down's coming up.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Brian Callahan will send out the field goal unit here. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. His kick is good. And the Titans will extend their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Here's 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground, and they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Look how everybody moves in sync on this play, Mike. You have the linemen hitting their pull blocks, the guys on the outside working one-on-one. They clear just enough room to let him hit it, and next thing you know, picks up the first down.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard.
At the Titans' 40-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Back to the air one more time. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain. To the end zone. It's intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's had trouble getting on track in this one. Really limited space to find an opening. The defensive front stopping him multiple times. Generally, he has not been a big factor in this game to this point. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 2nd down and 8. They'll let the quarterback keep it here on the zone read. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. The Titans punting unit comes out to the field as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Vikings offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Now, a big 3rd down. A shotgun snap. Yep. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. No easy completions. And this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting Titans. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Minneapolis.